Welcome back to Patriots All Access 71. We're going to do things a little bit different outside here at Gillette Stadium. Beautiful day for football, and I'm standing with no other, actually walking with no other, the Patriots captain, David Andrews, and who's entering, by the way, his 10th year in the National Football League. Now, if you go back 2015, September, and I were to tell you you're going to be playing 10 years in the NFL, what would you tell me?
Probably you're crazy, and I need some whatever you're drinking, I guess. So, I looking back, being undrafted, I had no idea what was going to happen, and I just never took any day for granted. I got to come in this building, and being 10 years in now, it's kind of like the other side of that, and you're finding, still taking that, and trying not to take anything for granted every opportunity you get.
Could you go another 10?
Not another 10. No, I don't have the Jackie Slater blood in me.
8 straight years now.
Yeah.
You've been voted a captain of this football team.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot, and I don't think it's something that you just fake or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always just, I watch guys. I watched Jerod and how he was, and I watched a guy like Ryan Wendell, who was a captain when I first got in here, and just obviously the Devins, the Slates, Tom, all those guys. I just watched them and how they carried themselves, how they treated people, how they did everything, but also at the same time I had to find what fit my role, and what was, truly David, and that's what I always tried to do.
It's a great point.
Yeah, and I think just because we have captains, there's also great leaders on this football team that aren't captains, and it's been like that forever. So, and that's what you got to have to try to have success.
You mentioned your head coach, Jerod Mayo.
Yeah.
This year he decided to put patches on your uniforms to indicate that you're captains. What does that mean to you, and does that visual recognition, is that important?
I don't know if it's that important. I do think it's cool, like the gold C and things like that,
Sure.
But to me, it's not, I know my truths and whatever you want to say, and but, it's cool. It'll be cool to have it and, have it in the collection.
What are captains' meetings like with Mayo? He was a captain once.
Yeah, no, I think, he understands it because he's gotten both sides of the fence,
Correct.
Right? Which is a unique perspective for me because I've never really been coached by someone who's played in the league. From position coach,
Interesting. Yeah.
And so it's a different, situation. And so him knowing that, I think, is really cool. And, you can see he really wants to be a player-led team, which you got to do to have success. All our teams in the past, when we've been successful, the players were the really driving force behind it.
Take me inside that locker room.
Yeah.
What's the energy like heading into week 1?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of excitement, right? A lot of excitement for, for the organization, kind of turning the page. And obviously we got a lot of new guys. And it's a great opportunity for those guys to get out there and play. I think we're all just super excited to really go out there, showcase all the hard work you put in, individually in the offseason and together as a team through OTAs, training camp, to now this.
The offensive line.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you got a bullseye on your back?
Look, I think anytime you play offensive line, you got a bullseye on your back, right?
Okay.
Like, my uncle always told me the only time they talk about offensive linemen is when you get a penalty. So, there's a lot of truth to that. But, look, it's part of it. And, we've got a great opportunity, like I said, to rise to the occasion, go out there. And the good thing is if, hey, you go out there and have a bad week or a good week, well, guess what? Come Monday, it really don't matter now. You got to move on to the next one.
Right?
So, that's a big thing, is not riding the highs and lows of the season. But we have a great opportunity. I'm excited for the guys. Go out there and put their best foot forward.
Is that line a work in progress?
Well, like City's banged up, so
Right.
like I think it's always a work in progress, unfortunately, throughout the year, right? And if you're ever like, oh, we're good, we got it, that's probably a sign of disaster,
That's why you're the captain.
So I think, look, like, and it's a competition every week. Like if you don't look at it like that, like, hey, I got it, we're good. I think you're on a slippery slope. And so you got to put your best foot forward every week. You got to try to get better each week. And to have success in this league, it's not the teams that start off, and do this. It's the teams that constantly get better week after week after week. And that's what we're going to try to do.
David Andrews,
Appreciate it, man.
good luck on Sunday in Cincy.
Thank you.